What are some of the energies? Anyone that's watching this that needs some direction for September, angels, guides. Let's see what you have for us for the month of September, this 2021 year. I'm getting the sense it'll be like a 3-card spread. Whatever people need to hear at this point for them. So this one. This one. That's interesting. Oh, I forgot these are all money cards. Well, I guess that might not be that. Distractions are the story of my life. Oh God, yeah. Okay. So the 3 cards that came are raise or promotion, positivity, faith, and optimism, and then donations, tithing, and charitable work. So the thing that's coming up here, and I think this is a huge learning. This has been a huge learning for me, and I do something and then I don't do it, and it's like this back and forth around giving and receiving, or gifting and receiving. First off, when we talk about money and abundance, it's really about the fact that there are everything is energy. So your time is energy, your money is energy, the space you're creating, even in a sense, is like energy. So when we think of giving, I think it's important that we step away from the concept of like, oh, I gotta give only like this money. And this is such an old like church sort of view of like giving and tithing means like this 10%. There is some power, I feel, about actually giving 10% of our money and the things that we are receiving from our work or whatever, things that are coming to us. But that's just like one portion of it. That's like 10% of that, right? There are other ways in which we can start to give, and when we give, even when we have this sense of like there's a lack, because it's like, oh, I only have like $1,000. If I give $100 of that, then I'm only going to have $900. Like, then that just creates more of this lack mindset. So it's like, are you willing to give? Just like give from your heart. It says here, give joyfully to the organizations and people who spiritually support and inspire you. And know that your generosity will be rewarded to you manyfold in miraculous ways. And the time, supplies, money, or other resources you donate will ensure that your positive energy multiplies. So this is so true. Like, I have a thing where I will just go, I guess you might see it. It's like, I'll post like, hey, what's going on with people? And like, there's things I see people having different needs for money or whatever. Like, that's one way. I also, for myself, I donate my time with our nursing group. And like, that's how I have to remind myself the things I'm also creating, I am donating time and energy. It doesn't just need to be money. So remember that you are in that place. And sometimes we think it has to look a certain way, very physical. But I think once we can shift our mindset around it and see that we are oftentimes giving in more ways, then then it's also like, okay, well, I'm giving, so now I need to begin to also receive. So the card that came here is raise or promotion. Congratulations. An increase in your abundance flow awaits you. Sounds like an elevator message. Congratulations. An increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. That is what that angel would sound like. Okay, just want everyone to know that. Look at her. She's just like, yeah, that's exactly for me. So I'll take it. Thank you very much. Yeah. I don't know why she sounds so smug like that, but that's how I envision her. And hear her. I don't know. So giving through the donations, through the tithing, through charitable work, allowing that energy to flow, to multiply in other people's life that you feel are encouraging to you or supportive or whatever. And then also know that it's coming back to you. Great ways to do that when every time you spend money or you give money, you know, instead of being like, oh God, I gotta pay this thing or this money's going out, shifting that to like, look what I get to give. Look what I am able to give because of whatever. And then look how so I can receive. Because when I receive more, I'm also able to give more. Like, how beautiful is that? I think, forget that, right? We think people who have a bunch of money are really bad and negative. You know, this is like kind of the narrative we have, like the top 1%, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, they also do give a lot. I mean, show me someone that doesn't give. I know there's obviously some monetary gain in like taxes, which is another benefit of tithing, by the way. Just being honest. So it makes complete sense. You make more money, you give money, you save money. Isn't that like a win-win? Anyway, I'm sorry, Brittany. I'm not ignoring your messages here. You love the cards, the ASMR cards. Oh yeah, that's a good idea, actually. I totally don't realize how much I'm actually giving. Yeah, like look at the stuff you're creating right now. It takes time and energy to allow yourself to receive too. Abundance currently loading. Okay. The last card here was positivity. I'm going to pull another one too. I feel like there's something about relationship. Positivity, faith, and optimism, it says. You open the doorway to positive experiences and opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. Do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with the path that you're on. Keep the faith and keep going. This is so important. Talking with some people today who are kind of in the process of making some tech stuff. Very vague, I know. And, you know, applying for grants, applying for money and different funds for what they're trying to create. And they finally got like a successful grant coverage. And they're like, yeah, it's hard when you like always are receiving like rejection, right? It's like easy. And I think this is a huge part. Anyone, like the times I could tell you like the things I've created or done and put out there that have like fallen on deaf ears, at least my assumption of deaf ears, that's what I should say. It's so important, like, don't give up. Like, just don't give up. Keep going through and know that you are doing the work to, like, support yourself, to make it, like, into the thing that you want to make it. And that you know, that you're not attached to the outcome. Because whatever is going to happen... Okay, I can't do this any, apparently. Whatever's going to happen is meant to happen. And I always like to think of that. Rejection is God's protection. So... yeah, just remember that. Okay, there's something about relationship I just need to say here too. And that card that came up, it says no more complaining. I'm going to show you the image first. Look at that little kid bringing the... I get the sense this is something about like... Oh, there's a blue jay, you guys. It's like right there in the tree. Oh, that's so cool. If anyone can look at blue jay medicine, that would be awesome. I guess I could look it up. But I feel like this has to do about the wound of, in relationships, something with the mother. Something with the mother, the connection with the mother. How we saw our moms in relationships and all this stuff. We then take it on. So it's almost like your inner child trying to communicate to you now about healing, whatever that is, around relationship. And I don't think this necessarily needs to mean like with a partner, like maybe you're in a relationship or you're not in a relationship. Maybe you're not looking for a relationship. But what are some of the things you've told yourself around all that, around relationship and how like it needs to be your look? I'm doing too many things at once. So I'll read the card. It says, complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spirituality. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. So take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedoms. So let's see what this Blue Jay medicine means. If there's anything connected to relationship. So it just says here, generally, Blue Jay represents intuition, spiritual aspirations, great strength of character that allows one to live life according to one's deepest desires, the ardor to defend those who are dear to us, the art of metamorphosis and imitation to foil the trap set, the power of awareness, trickster spirit, oh, really interesting, loyalty, and bridging worlds. So the things that are sticking out with me in that, in this card, the no more complaining, is that sense of loyalty. Where have we been like loyal to our mothers and their views about how things need to be and how they, if they complain or don't complain, because that could also be where they're just like so passive. And then we try to like defend what they've been doing because it's what's known to us since we were young. We just continue that pattern and then we show up in relationship that way. Let's just like clear anything that is now. Times a godzillion, good, bad, right, wrong, POD and POC, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. Are we willing to take back our God-given power to know that we have an abundance of choices and freedom in relationships, in our life situations, whatever those ups and downs might be right now? Yeah. And if, just reading here what it says about the Blue Jay and the color blue, because obviously that stood out, but there's other colors in relation to that bird too. It says here red and yellow. But it says, it can also symbolize peace, and it can point to sadness and depression that comes from feeling isolated or disconnected from your spiritual side. So how can we connect more to our spirituality? And I want to invite you, like, what if connecting more to a partner is that sense of connecting more to the spiritual, because it's connecting you to a healthy masculine, because those people do exist. I think we've grown up thinking it doesn't. We see certain relationships and experiences, and so we're like, oh God, no, I don't want that. I don't want to see that. Like, I've done this. I'm like, oh, there's certain things. But it's like, what if that's a choice, and I'm choosing differently, and I can still have a sense of connection spiritually with another being that's also going to guide me spiritually to a connection within myself. And overall, just have this sense of like complete love and admiration. So just one more card for this September. Give us the punch. Give us the punch, angels of abundance. Let's see. So yeah, good things are coming for us, man. Of course. Make space for it, people. Declutter. How are you supposed to get the world if you've got like your hands full of other stuff? Come on now. Like, let's be honest. To me, this is kind of what I'm doing with this, phoning this guy, leaving the message. I haven't said anything yet, so I gotta be mindful. I don't think they're on Facebook or anything. But I am at the place now where I'm like, okay, if this is not the thing for me, how do I let it go? By just facing the fear, stepping in, stating what I want, what I need. And this is on the table for you? Yes, no? Okay, it's not, then bye. Because it's going to declutter not only my like energetic space, but my mental space as well. Like, that's a huge thing, but this also extends into the physical space. It says you'll feel better, Britt, and more focused if you'll take the time to clear away clutter from your living and workspace. And here, this can also be part of that donations piece, the card initially. It says donate what you can to help others who may need your items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. Yeah, that's one thing I sometimes struggle with, but I have periods of time where it's like, really, and what I've been doing lately is actually making days in my schedule that are specifically, I'm not allowed to book anything on those days. So yeah. Whoop whoop. I'd let an angel of abundance punch me. Oh my God. get like, well, they do kind of wear capes, so they have wings. But anyway. Yeah, cleaning. Yeah, good point. There you go. See, you already knew. So just keep going with that flow. I'm glad you could come on here with me. It's like we're just in our own little space. I love it. Oh, hello, Akina. I don't know if she's still watching, but she didn't say she wanted a card. So, anyways, okay. That is it. I will probably come on here again. I figured this might not be the best time to come on with school, first days of school and stuff. I will go get my child now. And all the best, man. This is like the beginning. I just feel really good about whatever is happening, even though there's chaos and the heaviness sometimes. But yeah, you're strong. Be strong. Okay. I'll talk to you all later. I'll talk to you, Brittany. Bye.